Canes Hoops is making history this season, and while the Canes are certainly balling out on the court, there's something equally as impressive going on just beyond this hardwood floor. When a 13th ranked Michigan State team made their way down to Coral Gables, the turnout was one of the best Canes Hoops had seen. But the marketing department had an idea for the season that was bigger.
The idea kind of came out of our collective goal to sell out 4 men's basketball games this year. Heading into this season, we'd actually never sold more than 1 in a single season, so it was a rather ambitious goal. But with the team we had, we figured it was something that was possible.
And when that Canes Hoops team traveled up to North Carolina and took down the Tar Heels, Operation Sellout.com was underway. With 2 weeks from the Duke game, there were 1,300 tickets to sell.
Really, it was just kind of the perfect storm, and the stars really aligned to really rally a lot of momentum around men's basketball. And really, obviously, could not have done it without the fans.
Without the fans or the students. The now titled 6th man of the game also showed up in a major way, even camping out hours before tip-off on Larrañaga's lawn.
I mean, just attendance at these games has been phenomenal, and to get front row now, you really have to be in line way before the game starts.
I think it's a great idea to open it up and give us some space to get excited and pumped up before the big games.
This is awesome. This is the 3rd game I've been out here. It's a lot of fun.
It's real cool to have all the student body really cheer behind our team, and then to have our team actually be reinvigorated by us, coming and meeting us before. It shows that they care as much as we care for them.
The support the team has gotten doesn't only translate into caring. Playing in the Buck has given the Hurricanes an advantage that they haven't had before and certainly don't have on the road. This season, the Canes did all but destroy teams by unspeakable margins at home, while on the opponent's turf, it seemed like more of a battle.
A lot of that's the fact that we beat them by that margin here at home is absolutely attributable to our crowd and our student section.
I love it. I mean, it's unbelievable, and just being here right now, this atmosphere, and big shout out to the fans. They are really showing a lot of support, and you can tell because the players are actually playing a lot better. I feel like because of the atmosphere and all the fans. That's great.
To say the Canes have been waiting for this kind of support is an understatement. James Jones of the Miami Heat thinks back to when he wore orange and green.
It's been a long time coming. I remember back here in '99 between the years of '99 and 2003. When I was here, we had dreams and visions of building an on-campus arena where we would eventually, play in front of a sold-out crowd.
And previous seasons' top opponents would bring in the multitude. But this year, after destroying a #1 ranked Duke team and taking over the ACC, the Canes are at the top themselves.
I mean, in the past, it's normally been because, we're playing Duke, we're playing this top team. But I think now the fans are starting to come out and see this program itself.
From the people who were on the bandwagon before, but having new people is really changing the atmosphere.
I think it's awesome that it shows that the community is embracing them.
I mean, we watch the games and we've never had this many people. I used to go to the games 2 years ago and you'd maybe see 50 people in the stands. Now you've got LeBron James and Dwayne Wade at the games.
Of course, we can't forget about LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, who sat courtside when the Tar Heels came to town. But because the game was sold out weeks in advance, the ticketing department almost couldn't accommodate the Miami superstars.
That was kind of funny, actually. They called Coach Larrañaga or Coach L's staff a couple days before the game, and Coach L had to break the news to him that, sorry guys, we're sold out, no tickets available.
But then we said, we think we can fit you in.
I've never seen him here since I've been here, so it's a great feeling knowing that people at that level are actually realizing what you're doing down here.
And they certainly do realize what the Canes are doing. After Shane took off with a fast break to dish it up to Kaji off the backboard, Wayne and LeBron did a nice imitation just weeks later and noted that the Canes were their inspiration.
That's big time. That's just showing people that the Hurricanes are on the map now, where we belong.
And while this season may be one for the books, the Canes are sure that this success won't stop.
I think what we're building here and what Coach Larrañaga's track record has shown is that he doesn't just have one great year. He sustains the program year after year after year.
We're a hot ticket in town. Our program is headed in the right direction. There's a lot of enthusiasm. The students are lining up outside in big numbers to come into the game. We've had students sleep overnight outside to get the best seats. So every little bit helps.
I know our fans are extremely supportive. They just need to believe. They need something that they can believe in, and Coach L and our guys have really put in the work to show them that this just isn't about having a one-hit wonder type season. They're in it for the long haul. They're here to bring Miami basketball to heights it's never seen, and I'm excited.
I'm Christine Williamson, HurricaneSports.com.